Stefanovich controls, gives off to Isaiah Thompson, and the Boilermakers with the basketball. Purdue should be one of the top teams in the country this year. Ivey quickly to the goal and puts it in.
This kid, John, he has as good a basketball athleticism as any player in the country. Uses the athleticism on the court as well as anybody. You saw it right off the bat. Well-designed play. Our
starting lineups brought to you by Hotels.com. Walton, Love, Davis, Garcia, and Baycott in the starting lineup. One note, Leaky Black is not starting for North Carolina as he sits with a non-COVID related illness. There's a Purdue starting lineup. Again, brought to you by Hotels.com. Ivey, Thompson, Stefanovich, First, and Edey. So no Leaky Black. That's not helpful for Hubert Davis's team as Edey got deep post position and put it home.
To your point, he made Armando Baycott look like a two-guard right there. The young man is huge, and he's only in the infancy stage of what could be a great college career.
Basically started playing basketball in the 10th grade. Jumper is good there. And that's from Dawson Garcia, the Marquette transfer.
And that's an issue. If he's knocking down threes, it changes things for Carolina. Look at the high post entry. Look at the hands. John, this is not an accident. You know it. We've been watching this kid on film and in practice. This kid is really, really good around the basket.
6-2 Purdue in the early going. Baycott jumper, got that one. Last two games averaging 23 and 11. Shot 20 of 23 in those two games. Look at this. 80 inside and he's fouled. Nope, they got the travel.
Yeah, you see it in high school all the time. Kid's so big, you penalize him for being big.
And a double dribble and a turnover. Stefanovich, good ball fake, buries a three.
He cuts off screens as hard as anyone. They are a hard-cutting team for Purdue. Dive.
Moves the ball. Edey gets on the floor, and it's saved. Here comes Ivey. Stefanovich gets another. Nice shot right there.
He went high backboard right there, Caleb Love, because he needed to. Good challenge by Edey. Soft touch by Caleb Love.
He's coming off a nice game against Charleston. He had 22 in 33 minutes of work. And that one off the hands of Edey, but that time they get Baycott of the foul.
Watch how hard Sasha comes off this screen. Shot fake, but watch this, John. Watch where he catches this ball at his chest and up. Chest and up. Boom. No hesitation. Great release.
They get it into Ivey. And that'll go the other way. Brady Manick has checked in as they got Edey. And Travion Williams will check in. Edey picks up his first.
I like this. I like to do this when I was coaching. When my big guy picked up a one early, get him out so he doesn't compound it with the second one. But I didn't have Travion Williams, first team all Big Ten, coming into the game. And a great luxury for Matt Painter. 9 different players on this roster have started for Matt Painter.
R.J. Davis gets into the paint, flips it up, and the rebound pulled down by First. Here come the Boilermakers. Stefanovich all the way to the goal, contested by Manick. And a foul. North Carolina. Brady Manick picks up his first. Love. Rebounded by Ivey. Right side, Thompson. Good look at it. And he had shoved. And foul on Purdue.
Purdue foul, John Jaden Ivey, Thompson is first.
Love buries that one. Caleb Love from way downtown in Carolina within 5.
You know what I love about Caleb Love? His best 2 games all last season were in the 2 wins over, the 2 games over Duke, against Duke. He's a big-time player.
Stefanovich, another. They wanted the foul.
50-year guy. He can really stroke it. He's from the region up there north of West Lafayette. Crown Point.
Stefanovich with 11. The lead is 8.
Nice.
Man, a great find. Fran, he does a little bit of everything. A big guy, big body, but he can shoot, he can rebound, and he can pass.
I totally agree. When he got to Oklahoma, he was thought of as a stretch big, but his rebounding and passing, John, really improved. That was a hard look out of that double team.
Stefanovich has scored the last 11 Purdue points. Got a turnover there. Love right at him. Couldn't finish. Hunter slings it across to Newman, and a turnover here. Garcia off the glass and in.
That was pretty good right there for a guy of that size. Dawson Garcia from Minnesota. And his introduction to North Carolina is interesting. Last year, Marquette played there late in the year. He had 24 and 13.
Williams. That wouldn't go, out of bounds. And they say it's off Dawson Garcia. Out of bounds as Harris lost it. Back to Purdue. Used the body, absorbed the contact, and put it in. Love lost the handle. It ends up with Williams. Up ahead, and Hunter sprinting ahead. And a foul as Manick tried to draw the charge. But they get the block. Baycott swings it here, and now Harris.
Nice.
Back to Baycott. Kick out. Oh, the jumper is good for Dawson Garcia.
Well, that causes a problem for Purdue, as we mentioned, because either Edey or Williams in the game has to play the 5-man that far out on the court.
They won't play Williams and Edey together. It was something Matt Painter looked at last year, but it's not going to do it.
Yeah, they tried it in the preseason. I could only find 4 possessions last year where they did it, John. Yeah.
And he gives off. Newman from the elbow. And Baycott pulls it down. He got a good position. Now give off to Love. Justin McCoy here, the Virginia transfer.
Swing it.
Harris, and they got him for the trap.
I think he's got to shoot that.
Newman feeds Edey inside.
Good help.
Ivey from way deep.
Well, Hubert will not mind that shot. That's one Achilles heel for Jaden Ivey, is that inconsistent shooting.
Hubert Davis talked about the defensive philosophy. What can we live with? Well, they've got 7 field goals. He has 3 of them, and he's assisted on the other 4. Ivey feeds Edey.
Good help. They're not doubling, but they're definitely digging in there.
And Ivey had a good look at it, just couldn't convert. Edey did a good job clearing out space for him there.
Ivey is a dominant right-handed driver. It's the second time tonight he's gone right and got into the paint.
Baycott, harassed, couldn't hit, and Edey pulls down the board. Now it's Ethan Morton. Ivey out Morton. That one wouldn't go. Ethan Morton, a sophomore from Butler, Pennsylvania. His high school coach, former major league pitcher Matt Clement.
He was pretty good, right?
He was real good.
Yeah. Watch him go right.
Nice job by McCoy to reject that one. It'll stay with Purdue.
Look at Stefanovich.
Wow.
The release is like ridiculously lightning quick.
14 for Sasha Stefanovich, and Purdue leads it by 7. We close in on 10 to go here in the first half. Harris able to answer with a triple of his own.
That's big because Hubert wants to play this young man coming off a couple knee surgeries in high school, and his first year at Carolina really could use that depth in the backcourt. Look at the speed of those cuts.
Ivey thought about it now. Stefanovich using the screen. And first, that wouldn't fall. Tracking it down is R.J. Davis. The sophomore speeding ahead. Kick out McCoy.
Watch this speed.
Ivey, great look as he finds Caleb.
Yes, sir. Speaking of USA basketball, those two guys hooked up for a gold medal last year, under 19 World Championships.
Isaiah Thompson is down right now.
Look at this.
Stefanovich another, and that wouldn't go. Edey, and an offensive foul. That is number 2.
I think at their best, John, this Purdue team can win a national title. They are that deep.
Davis inside. That wouldn't fall. And Williams pulls it down. Now Thompson. Purdue by 6 with the ball. 8.5 to go first half. Ivey off the glass. Williams. Manick gets inside, shot short, and that rebound and put back from Dawson Garcia. Right now, both Travion Williams and Zach Edey on the bench, so they're a little undersized, each of them with 2 fouls. As we showed you, Morton checking back in.
He's their de facto 4-man until tomorrow when they get Mason Gillis back from a suspension.
And wide open as Morton with the deuce.
Just scored on his former 3-on-3 teammate. They won that championship in Mongolia, of all places.
Love rejected by First. Ivey skies for the rebound. He'll take it the other way. Chet Holmgren on that team as well.
Yes, he was. Yep, we just saw Chet last week. Exactly.
Ivey lost the ball. This is Caleb Love into the front court. Carolina trying to chip away at a 6-point deficit. And that one blocked. Walton gets it back.
You hear Hubert Davis yelling, "Move it, move it."
Garcia hoists it up.
Oh, my goodness.
And uses the glass. It'll go.
Not the way Hubert Davis used to make threes, but Dawson Garcia has given them a huge lift to start this game.
Dawson Garcia with 13. Stefanovich with 14. And Ivey just bullied his way to the basket.
And he went left with force. Sure did.
His feet inside. Manick, tight advantage. He'll jump hook short.
Yeah, remember, Ethan Morton is a guard, really, just disguised as a four-man right now because of the foul trouble. Young man at mono last year did not play much.
Both Edey and Williams on the bench for Purdue with foul trouble, and Stefanovich with a 2 there. He has 16.
What did Shaq say once? Anybody with itch at the end of his name, Stojakovic, Doncic, they can all shoot it. Bogdanovich's, and actually, Sasha's dad was a tremendous college player. Look at that release.
Oh. Halfway down, and Dawson Garcia making his presence known. A little too far for Walton. Newman in a travel, that's a turnover.
Trying to get that mismatch on Morton. Yep.
Right there, it's Walton burying one, and here are some of the guys. You talked about freedom of movement and Don Nelson's influence, Pat Riley, and that voluntary cooperation. Obviously, Dean Smith, Larry Brown.
The great Roy Williams was here this weekend.
And Ivey buries one.
Oh yeah, that's important. I just love watching Jaden Ivey play because he plays with energy. Never have to check his pulse.
Inside, Baycott, a little bit strong. Tip wouldn't go. First collects, and now it's Morton.
See that stop and start?
Ivey.
Oh yeah.
Rattles it home. It's another 3.
That is hard to do. His stop-start athleticism is off the charts.
Love with Ivey on him. Way deep. And too strong. Walton collects and rattles it in.
That's what he does. 42% as a freshman last year.
Three and a half to go at a 7-point Purdue advantage. Ivey rejects the screen, kicks back. First the 3. Got it.
Caleb First, he may not ever come out of the starting line. He may, because they got 9 starters. But that kid over the next 4 years is going to be he's going to be an all Big Ten player.
Garcia steps back, gets the jumper.
I love his production today. The reason he's on campus at Carolina is he's an AAU teammate of Kerwin Walton from Minnesota.
He's got 15 to lead North Carolina.
Watch these cuts.
Yeah, it's fast and hard.
Ooh.
Morton. First backing down.
I thought he got fouled. That broke the principle of verticality right there. That was obvious. They'll miss some.
Davis, step back, smooth shot for R.J. Davis. Up and down freshman year, but as a sophomore, I mean, he's a big-time recruit. They like him a lot.
Oh, yeah. All-time leading scorer in the Westchester County.
Archbishop Stefanovich. Ivey was losing his footing, and it's a turnover. Ivey, nice hesitation. Stefanovich way downtown.
Yeah, that pass by Hunter, I believe, needs to be more accurate.
Walton will try. Hunter. Other end. Left hand is good.
Nice. He knifed right through the two defenders.
Purdue by 8, under a minute to go here first half. A lot of end-to-end action. It's a Purdue team that scored 90 or more points first 3 games. They've never done that before.
They're playing pretty well without their 2 stars up front on the front line. Caleb Love, he has to have a great season. He's got to be an all-ACC first-team guy, and this Carolina team can be very good. Look at that quick release.
That one out of bounds. And Keith Kimball says it'll stay with Purdue. 1.1 the differential shot clock to game clock.
And that's pretty much the last possession of the half for Purdue, unless they get an easy one.
So they'll run it down. Ivey aggressively at the rim, flips it up. McCoy rebounds, and then they turn it over, and Purdue is going to get it with 2.1 seconds left. Ooh, that's one of those, I'm sure, that frustrates Hubert Davis.
And yesterday we watched Purdue with these special situations, John. What do they have? Do they have something?
Hunter looking for some space. Ivey from way deep. And that shot is short. And the Boilermakers will take a 6-point lead. And immediately it's Baycott inside. That one off the head of Stefanovich. And out of bounds, it'll stay with Carolina.
And that's the point Hubert Davis made to us yesterday. We're going to go at matchups where we can exploit them. And right there you saw them trying to get the 3rd foul on Edey.
Davis handling with Isaiah Thompson on him.
Oh, he's got him.
Garcia buries it. He's got 18.
Good pick and pop. It confused Purdue, and again, a guy that size away from the basket, difficult to handle.
Edey inside jump hook. It'll go.
How good is that? You know, some of my IMG spies tell me that when they were together down there a few years ago, Edey on the 2nd team, talking about another whole team, that Armando Baycott used to wear him out. But you can see the improvement of Edey.
Love inside, feed for Baycott, turnover.
There he is.
And the throwdown.
They do that a lot, John. You expect Edey to come across on a cross screen, but he never has to come because you can just throw it at the rim.
Baycott. And now it's Ivey with Purdue up by 7. Ivey hangs, can't hit. Davis jumper, got it.
Yeah, really nice by RJ. Stopped on a dime, was under control, and great balance when he pulled up.
They find Edey again, and they get Baycott on the foul.
John, watch this. This is usually a cross screen, but because Edey is so big, he never has to come across the lane. They just throw it at the rim. Here's a better view. Watch, Baycott is expecting a screen across, and he gets caught trying to get through it, and they just lob it up at the rim. Really well executed.
45-40. Purdue on top. Edey again. Short on that shot as Garcia might have gotten a piece of his arm there.
And I think Edey almost got an elbow into Garcia's chin.
Davis out to Love. And look at Garcia hustling down the rebound.
Nice. Has it.
Davis inside, and that'll go.
Oh, I love that. And Edey was was caught flying at the shooter, so there was nobody to protect. Really nicely done by R.J. Davis.
Ivey is fouled. And gets pushed out of bounds. Hits that one. Jaden's got 11. The lead is 4.
Good ball movement. Different style maybe than under Roy. 4 out. Noticed that yesterday we watched practice. A lot of sharp ball movement, spacing. Watch out.
Oh, look out. Jaden Ivey.
Look at this. Watch out. Hello.
Back-to-back dunks from Jaden Ivey and Purdue by 8. Ivey with 15. Love step back. Answers. That's a 2.
That's a good example of taking advantage of that switch and having first on him. Caleb measured him and got some distance and got that shot up. I just don't think there's anybody in the country that uses his athleticism like Jaden Ivey does. Watch this, John. It's not just as he's an athlete, but he's got the skill to go with it. Now this is just a drive and showtime.
Just got that last foul on Edey. So he's out of the game. Travion Williams is in.
Great luxury for Matt Painter to have that much depth.
Williams working on Garcia, powers it in.
That's a first team all Big Ten center who comes off the bench. His team is deep. Got to be careful in there, Dawson. The extra contact. Good battle.
Williams inside looking for space, goes right hand, rolls it home.
Yes, got great footwork. He's a great passer, and he may be as good an offensive rebounder as there is in the country. And he's gotten himself into great shape since his freshman year.
Step back.
Nice.
Look at Manic flying into the tip for 2.
Got that easy tip because of the soft shot put up there by Love. Watch it. He'll pass it if he can.
Off the glass and in. Well done.
Yes. Great post players catch and look middle. They locate 90% of the floor when they do that. He saw he had the one-on-one.
Garcia, offensive rebound, put back and one. He's already got 20. Travion Williams now with 3 fouls and Edey back in. Garcia's 9 of 10 from the floor.
You said it best in the first game. I'm confused about whether guys are freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors, super seniors. Super seniors, those guys have already played 4 years, and the NCAA granted that COVID 5th year with Colin Gillespie.
Looking for some space. Davis almost intercepted.
Trying to get a post up. Edey wants it. He's calling for it.
Hubert Davis a little frustrated and dangerous pass right there.
They're trying to get it to the big fella if they can.
Garcia's doing a good job. It's deep position, flips it up a little short, and R.J. Davis comes away with it. Davis looking for space, lost the handle, but gets fouled. And Davis will go to the line. So is this crowd, both the Purdue fans and the Carolina fans. Hunter off the window, and that'll go.
Nicely done, because Hunter knew Garcia was spending so much time trying to wrap around Edey that there was nobody to protect on that baseline drive. Good recognition.
Harris, that wouldn't go.
Nowhere to go for Anthony Harris right there. Too many bodies.
And they get the foul there on Brandon Newman. No, on Edey. Beg your pardon.
Hubert needs a Fitbit.
Yeah, he's getting his steps in on the sideline. Davis buries it. That's a 2-point game. North Carolina has not led in this one. Feed down low, and they get the foul on Dawson Garcia. In fact, franchise, we haven't had a lead change in either of these games.
I know, and Purdue jumped out early. Villanova jumped out, but I like the fight. I like the energy.
Yeah.
I think Roy Williams even felt, we talked to Hubert yesterday, some other people. Coach Williams is a Hall of Famer for good reason. Many great seasons. And I just think this is great for Carolina to see Hubert out there. Fresh blood, if you will.
Inside and one. Travion Williams to the line.
He's so patient in there. We talked about how he always catches and look middle, and he uses what we call the crab dribble. The way crab will dribble sideways. Watch. He's waiting, little head fake right there. Trust me, he'll pass it if somebody's open, but he gets Garcia that deep into the paint, and it is over.
He's not a great free throw shooter. Short, grabbed the rebound for a moment out of bounds, and it belongs to North Carolina. 4-point game, Purdue with the lead, and a good one. Number 6 team in the country, the Purdue Boilermakers, leading number 18 North Carolina.
I don't want to confuse you again, but Carolina's got 4 sophomores out there. It's a young team.
Travion Williams just picked up number 4.
Wow.
As they move the ball, Davis, 3. And it's down to 1. See if they can find Stefanovich. And answers.
Who's that quick? Like a senior, it's going to take over. No hesitation. Good fake.
Garcia, right hand, and a block. And a foul on Stefanovich. the steal and the bucket, knocked it out of bounds. One-point game. Ivey has been good here today. That explosiveness on display.
And Dawson Garcia left Marquette to join these Tar Heels. Shaka Smart has come in and done an amazing job. 3 high-quality wins this week. Big win over West Virginia yesterday, and he's got the Golden Eagles playing at a high level. He's back home in the state of Wisconsin, by the way, a Madison guy.
Inside, Harris couldn't spin it home, and a rebound from Morton. Morton, little Euro step, blocked by Manick, out of bounds, and it belongs to UNC. Trying to take it away. Edey gets it back. Stefanovich gets space.
Great clock out. You see Brady Manick go to work. Brady had to do all he could to keep Edey from getting that rebound. Take it, take it. I thought McCoy could have taken Edey. Nice.
Good feed inside. Manick in close. And he couldn't finish, out of bounds. It'll stay with Carolina. 2-point game. Carolina trails. Shot clock under 10. Love from way downtown for the lead. Oh boy. Garcia with 26.
And he loves Carolina blue. That's what we learned from that trip to Chapel Hill last February.
And Edey gets that one. 7 feet 4 inches tall.
You ever played Nerf basketball?
Yeah, that's got to be what it's like, right? I mean, the size of the basket, the level of the rim. Walton tries. That 3 wouldn't go. And Ivey able to track it down.
Kerwin Walton was too open. Look at the speed.
Ivey. Stefanovich. Oh, baby.
Wow. 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 That is electric speed right there. Great relocation by Stefanovich as well.
Inside. And here's Ivey.
Here we come.
Full head of steam. Thompson buries one. And that Painter's fired up.
Game-changing athleticism by Jaden Ivey right there.
7-0. Purdue lead. Walton the other way. High off the window. Edey rebounds. Ivey. Euro step off the glass.
Ivey just made some money.
Wow.
Nice.
Move right there. And Caleb Love throws it down.
Big answer right there by Caleb Love. He will be the reason Carolina has a great season.
Inside, Edey. Garcia on him. At the was halfway down and rolled out. Garcia the board. Davis probing inside, gets it to go.
Man, squeezed it in there. Carolina got punched and knocked down, and they've counter-punched with the last two possessions. You like that. No fear.
Stefanovich wanted the foul call. Nothing doing. Davis up ahead, and Love.
Oh boy.
Manic wide open. And it's back to 2. Purdue calls time. Purdue basketball and a good one here at the Mohegan Sun. Cheez at Hall of Fame tip-off semifinal number 2. And the winner will take on Villanova in the championship tomorrow. Davion Williams working, looking for space, uses the bump and flips it in.
Patience. That's where these young post players who become juniors and seniors get better. Really took his time and great footwork.
R.J. Davis, second half, 16 of his 18. He's got Hunter on him. Garcia will try. Ivey pulls down the rebound. Super sophomore Jaden Ivey with 20 points. At first, wide open, and Ivey helped create that by taking space into the lane.
Absolutely, John. I talked to Matt Painter earlier in the summer. You mentioned it earlier with the assist. He really thinks Jaden Ivey could be their best playmaker, even though he's not a pure point guard. You can see that.
And that wouldn't go. Ivey rebounds.
Jaden's that guy that's going to keep both teams in the game sometimes, but we're watching the maturation of a guy that's really utilizing his athleticism.
Ivey with a career-high 9 rebounds in this one. Williams up and under off the glass and 2 more. And he's got 14.
Kevin McHale would have loved that move. We saw Drew Timme do that last week. Patience and footwork. And then being 6'9" or 6'10" doesn't hurt either.
Step back. Love buries a 3.
Big stretch now for the Heels. They've got to get a couple of stops. Purdue, they're going to keep going at Williams.
Inside, Williams has it. Oh my goodness, almost with one hand, able to put it in. It'll go to the line. To the corner, Davis, step back 3. Pulls down the rebound. The lead is 8. We close in on 4 to go. Winner takes on Villanova tomorrow afternoon in the championship at 1 on ABC.
Would you tell me Purdue's averaging this year? 90?
More than 90 in each of their 3 games, and they're going to hit it again, or at least a good chance. Well, that'll help.
Yeah, no question. I love watching that kid. Love his energy.
Love inside, and he'll go to the line. Dawson Garcia about to check back in.
Watch his eyes.
Williams, little hesitation. Shot is short. Manic grabs it. And now it's Caleb Love. They're down by 9.
That's good.
Harrison, they needed that.
That's good.
It's a 2.
Gotta have a comeback offense right now. That means you push it, take the first good shot, build your defense, try to get to the line so you can set up some presses as well.
Williams going to work on Baycott. Up and under, and he's fouled. And that'll be it.
Yeah.
Armando, 5.
Last year, 50%.
Williams, 1 out of 2. Love into the front court. Carolina down 7.
What do you got that can score quickly? Right there, jump shot.
Davis, Dawson Garcia. Oh my goodness, point blank. And they go jump ball, and it'll end up with Purdue.
We all learned a lot of coaching from these men.
Ivey can't hit. Davis tracks it down. And North Carolina with the ball under 2 to go. They're down 8. Way downtown, and Love. And Williams rips down the rebound.
You almost don't mind that shot in that comeback game we talked about, because you got to get a little lucky too. And Purdue is, they're going to try not to be sped up.
You hear the Purdue fans making noise. Shot clock under 10. Nice move. They get the foul on Garcia. And I believe that'll be 5 on him. He's done.
Purdue right now on the verge of 3 guys with 20.
For Ivey, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, both career highs. And 22 points to go along with it. 9-point game. Davis. Manic kind of mistimed his jump. Stefanovich is fouled. They get the foul on McCoy.
The sales job, you know, Gene Katie said it best, John. He said, when you play at Purdue, you got to be a company man. And you got to check your ego at the door. They've got a bunch of guys who do.
Under a minute to play. Manic from deep. Ivey another rebound. That's his 10th. Purdue by 11, and they're going to take on Villanova in the championship game tomorrow on ABC at 1. Jaden Ivey is our player of the game, brought to you by the Basketball Hall of Fame. Williams, offensive rebound, put back, and that'll do it.
Impressive. This team can win it all in March or April.
McCoy straight on, banks it home. Yeah, this is a really good Purdue team. And for North Carolina, a very game effort. Bucket there. And 6 assists. And Purdue will improve to 4-0. Matt Painter and Hubert Davis shake hands.